Let's take a look at a simple interest problem. Remember, simple interest is when the interest is equal to the principal times the rate times the time, where time is just one unit of 1 day, year, whatever the problem is giving you. So here's our first problem. We have Betsy. She's a retiree. She's requiring $6,000 a year in extra income. She has $50,000, that's the principal, to invest, and can invest in both bonds paying 12%, that's one rate, or a certificate of deposit CD paying 7%, that's the other rate. How much money should be invested in each in order to realize exactly $6,000 in interest per year? So we know we're going to use that interest equals principal times rate times time. Time is just one. But we also have interest in two different things, so we need a word problem that says the total interest is going to be equal to the interest from bonds plus the interest from the CDs. So we need to actually add two values together. So this is what that word equation looks like, and we can now substitute in the information we need. We know $6,000 is the total amount of interest. The interest from bonds is going to be the 12%, write that as a decimal, 0.12, and the amount you're going to put in bonds, and we don't know how much, so let's call that B. And then we're going to add the interest from CDs, and the CDs interest is 0.07. And what's the quantity that we're going to put in there? So that's what we have to decide. We know, again, the interest rate for bonds is 12% times the amount, and for CDs it's whatever the rate is, 7% times the amount, and we have to decide how to figure out that amount. So we're going to have here again, this is 0.12b, and this is plus 0.07. We know we need 6,000. And so what do we have left for bonds? If we started with 50,000, that's 50K, 50,000, I'm not going to have room to write that out, minus whatever it is you're putting into bonds. So we have together what we put into bonds plus whatever we put into CDs. So this is what that looks like, typed so you can read it. And now we have to go ahead and solve this for B. So we're going to distribute this 0.07, which is 7%, and that gives us 6,000 equals 0.12 of the bonds plus 0.07 times 50,000 is 3,500. And then 0.07 times that B gives you this. Go ahead and subtract 3,500 from both sides. You get 2,500 on the left, and on the right you get 0.05b because it's 0.12 minus 0.07. Go ahead and divide through by that 0.05, and that tells you that bonds are 50,000. So what we need to do is put 50,000 into bonds, but that doesn't leave any money for CDs. So we're going to put all of it in bonds and nothing in CDs. So we've solved it down to 50,000, and our answer is a net sentence answer where we've got the entire 50,000 should be invested into bonds with nothing being put into CDs. So it's a misconception that you always have to put some in each of them. Something has to go in bonds, something has to be in CDs. That is not the case. You can put it all in one or the other, whatever is going to hit you right at that 6,000. And for us, we get 50,000. Now, how do we, for other problems, when you have some partial amount, to get the other value, you'd subtract it from the whole. So that's it. Hope you're having a great day.